I'm Tammy Jensen, one of the speech pathologists here at the Early Childhood Center. I'm going to be doing some weekly tips for speech and language improvement with our students. One of the first ones I would like to do is the importance of talking with your students. So let's start with how a student learns. So you can see here when a student is born, a little baby, they have this tree trunk that's there, but all the experiences that they're going to have throughout their life are going to grow all of these leaves. So going to the store, going to the movies, walking at the park, going to the beach, meeting grandparents, greeting, playing with others, learning how to build, going outside, all of those things are going to help that child's brain to learn and grow and all those leaves to come about. Research is showing that the more a student hears words, the more they're actually going to have those leaves growing. So some of the research you can see here is 400 repetitions is what it takes to grow one of those leaves, to grow a synapse in your brain, those neurological terms there, and it takes 400 repetitions. Now, when a student is playing, it might only take 10 to 20, but when we're learning our language, understand it's going to take a lot of repetitions of each word before they learn it. They actually did a study that looked at the acquisition of language between two different households. A household that said 600 words per hour versus one that said 2,100 words per hour. The household had 30 million more words that student had heard. And more words is highly linked to a better vocabulary and better grammar and word mastery and reading and academics. And what they found is students who hear more words are actually scoring better on IQ tests. So why is this really important? Well, right now, technology is such a wonderful, amazing tool, but at the same time, it's replacing a lot of those interactions that students used to have. In a grocery store, we used to have the, what color is this? Where's the rice? Let me find it. What kind do we need? What's big? What's little? Which box do we need? And a lot of times you're seeing students more focused on an iPad or an iPhone in front of their face, and they're not picking up all of that language around them. Those repetitions that are showing the best neurological growth are human interactions, not the words that you're hearing off a phone. So what can you do? One of the things you can really do at home with your student is monologuing. Talking. So instead of just saying, the car's blue, look at the blue car, it's a blue car. Oh, I see the blue car. Did you see the blue car go past? Now you've already had 4 repetitions for that exact same word and concept. I do go around the house and my daughters have to hear me, we're opening the laundry, red socks going in, green socks going in, blue socks going in, we're all done. By monologuing, we're giving a student the chance to hear those words over and over and over again so that more of those leaves are grown and so the student's brain is growing even more. One of the things that really helps with larger vocabulary is the more reading that we can do with a student. And why reading is really important is the more books we start out with now, again, the more words that they're going to learn. So books have a lot of words that we might not necessarily say in our everyday life. We might not talk about oceans because I don't have an ocean at my house. I might not talk about elephants, but having access to books, we do bring all those other vocabulary words into it. So one of the things I'd really like you to work on at home is talking as much as you can with your students. Talk about what you see out the car window. Talk about the different foods. What kind of food is sour? What kind of food is sweet? Which one is crunchy? So that your students have that opportunity to hear as many words as they possibly can.